Hi, my name is Moses Charisma Gugrupo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I live in Ghana and I'm very glad to be coming your way today. I believe that is the first time you are encountering me, and I can assure you it is not a coincidence that you have encountered me, but really that it is destined that our paths should cross, because I am going to be a blessing to you, and then you would also in turn be a blessing to others. Personally, my passion, my ambition, my drive, there is nothing that drives me, motivates me than seeing that people are doing really well. I really want to put people where they must be. For instance, I really want to see to it that people become the best versions of themselves. Okay, I believe that a perfect self must be made manifest, and for you to have your perfect self manifesting, you need to put in a whole lot of effort. You need to do a whole lot of investment. That is why I am here to help you in this regard. I am encouraging you to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be a blessing to you. I will be talking about a whole lot of things that perhaps I do not know, but perhaps you have not heard before. I am going to talk about a whole lot of mysteries. Okay, I'm going to uncover things. I'm going to disclose certain secrets about life that perhaps you have not heard. I'm going to talk about a whole lot of things. I'm going to talk about success. You know, I wish that the youth in particular would just listen, because everything that I'm going to talk about is going to be beneficial to the youth. Okay, not our fathers, not our mothers. They have passed through the stages. They have seen a whole lot of things that I have not seen yet. I am going to talk to the youth in particular, especially those in universities planning to enter into the business world or planning to enter into the corporate world. I'm going to talk to you about a whole lot of things. For instance, there is no single human being on this earth, and I believe you would bear witness to this fact, that there is no single human being on this earth who does not have the inner craving of becoming a successful person. Okay, it is inherent, it is innate, it is intrinsic. Okay, intrinsically we were created to desire success. We were created to become something. So you realize that there are a whole lot of dreamers out there, even people who do not take certain necessary steps, people who do not live by the principles that would bring such an expectations, are also there dreaming. And the reason why even people who are not diligent or are not abiding by some of the universal laws of life are also dreaming is because there is an inner longing. Okay, every human being has that inner longing to become successful. But we have heard, and sometimes we have been made to believe that education is the key. Of course, education is a key, not the key. Okay, it is a key. It is a very important key. Okay, as long as we are alive, things like education and all those things, they are indispensable. We cannot do away with them. Okay, so they are very, very important as far as life on earth is concerned. So I do not overrule that fact, but education is not the key. And in fact, education is a key, but how many people is education benefiting? For instance, look at my country, Ghana. Okay, look at Ghana. Recently there's been a whole lot of issues happening in the country, even at the leadership. Okay, where decisions are supposed to be taken, where laws are supposed to be made and enacted to ensure that the citizens are fine, to ensure that the citizens are living as expected. There's been a whole lot of chaos and a whole lot of things happening there. Now, recently there was a news about how that if you finish university, okay, if you finished university, for instance, those who graduated recently, they were told to go and look for jobs. Do you understand that? They were told to go and then, no, not look for jobs, no. They were told to go and start their own businesses because the government payroll is full and can no longer employ anybody. Most of them have been so confused over this issue. They have been so frustrated over this issue. It looked to them like the education that or the school that they have gone to is a total waste. It looks to them like their degrees and diplomas are of no value, but that is not true. It has some value. The only problem was perspective. That is the problem. When you were schooling, your perspective was wrong, because if your perspective had been right when you were schooling, you wouldn't have even waited for a government official to tell you to establish your own business, since the government payroll is full and can no longer employ. Most of the problems that we face and we tend to shift the blame to the authorities, we tend to shift the blame to the government, and we tend to shift the blame to people. Most of those things that we face, it is not them. We have insulted them, we have vilified them in our secret places, even in public today, social media, because we live in a democratic nation, okay? We live in a democratic environment. The atmosphere and the environment is so conducive for anybody at all to spew anything. So because of that, you can see people ranting on social media and a whole lot of things because they feel the government has disappointed them. But you see, it is a way of thinking. Do you get it? It is a way of thinking, and it is a matter of perspective. When you were schooling, if you had a certain perspective earlier, I don't think you even graduate and hold your certificate looking for jobs. Now, I need to let you understand the success, okay? That thing that we call success, okay? That thing we are killing ourselves for, we are burning the midnight and a whole lot of things. Success is subjective. Did you know that? Success is subjective, which means that what you call success might not be success in my case. So there is no standardized success anywhere. If you have believed that there is a standardized success anywhere, I can assure you that you have believed wrongly. And I will be explaining all these things to you in subsequent videos. I'm going to take you through a whole lot of things that I'm telling you, you are going to really be excited about. Okay, so it is going to be so exciting. We are going to go into a whole lot of knowledge that might have skipped you, or knowledge that you were so unfortunate to not have come into contact with. I'm going to tell you about all that. Okay, so success is subjective. Success, what we call success, we are taught basically by motivational speakers and a whole lot of things to pursue success. But truthfully, I can assure you that we don't pursue success. Most people who have tried to embark on such an adventure have realized that the more they pursue, the more it eludes them. That is how it is. Life is structured in circles and cycles. It is structured in principles. It is structured in laws. It is structured. That is how life is structured. If you follow a certain principle, you are sure to have a certain ending. So this is the deal. We have believed that we need to pursue success, but we do not pursue success. Success is something that we become. I read a very powerful book by a Ghanaian businessman, okay? Ghanaian businessman, reading about him, I realized that he's been so successful. And I read his books and I confirmed some of these things that I'm going to share with you. I confirmed from him. He said exactly, I realized that we seem to have the same belief system, okay? Our values seem to align so well. We seem to believe so many things, okay? So success is not something that you pursue, my brother, my sister. Success is something that you become. So I am going to take you through that. Now I'm going to talk about study. I'm going to talk about how to study almost anything. I'm going to take you through how your brain, as a human being, your brain and your mind is structured to function. I'm going to take you through the basic makeup of your life. I'm not talking about religion. I'm going to take you through the basic makeup, and these things have had objective evidence. So it is not something that you are going to doubt at all. I'm going to take you through how you are actually structured and how actually you are intended to function as a human being. I'm going to take you through all that, okay? I'm going to take you through all that. That is, if you imbibe these things, you are going to really be fulfilled. You're going to live a fulfilled life if you believe these things I'm going to talk to you about, and if you listen and imbibe them. I'm going to teach you about how to learn, if you are a university student, how to memorize almost anything. I have learned how the brain works, how the mind works. I have even learned the difference between the brain and the mind, and I hope I don't know if you know it, but I know a whole lot of people are confused about these things. If you know the difference, you might think some knowledge is so irrelevant, but I can assure you, if you know the difference between your brain and your mind, it would make a very great difference in your life, okay? So I'm going to teach you a whole lot of things, how to invest in your personality, how to become better in anything that you are doing. If you are a businessman, even if you are a pastor or whatever, if you are a Christian, if you are a Muslim, whatever you are, I'm going to assure you that, look, I am going to teach you a whole lot of things that will make great difference in your life. All that I want is for you to subscribe, and I can assure you, if you listen to my first 3 videos and it doesn't make any difference in your life, or you are not blessed, just by listening to my first 3 short videos I'm going to make. If you don't feel blessed, or you think it does not meet up with your expectations, you can feel free to unsubscribe. But until then, subscribe, okay? Subscribe so that if it happens that whatever I'm going to teach is something that you have been longing for all along, and you see your heart would bear witness to that fact. If it happens that it is something that you have been longing all along and you do not subscribe, you are also going to miss out. So it's better to subscribe, and then when you feel that I am not meeting expectation, I am not interested in crowd, I am interested in making impact, okay? I'm interested in making a difference. That is one thing that drives me. That is my passion. Also, before I end, I would be talking to you about understanding, okay? Understanding. Everybody has understanding. That is the truth. I don't know if you've realized that. I don't know if you have ever known that. Sometimes you say, you don't understand. You don't have understanding. No, everybody has understanding. Just that understanding is also subjective. Do you understand that? Understanding is also subjective. And do you know that your whole life, the totality of your life now, your surroundings, where you live, the kind of job you do, the kind of school you attend, the kind of course you read, the kind of woman you are in love with, the kind of friends you have, the kind of clothes you wear, and a whole lot of things. Do you know that all these things are the product of your understanding? So everybody has understanding. Even if you see a poor person out there, he has understanding. If you see a mad person out there, he has understanding. If you see a foolish person, okay, out there, he has understanding. Everybody has understanding. But the kind of understanding you have is reflected in your surroundings. These are the things I'm going to take you. You can see you do not want to miss. You see, I know I'm whetting your appetite already. Do not worry. I'm also going to talk about religion, okay? Sometimes there's been a whole lot of misconceptions about the concept of religion. There's been a whole lot of confusion as to whether religion is beneficial to humanity, as to whether religion was invented by humans, as to whether the God, this entity called God, whether he exists or not. Scientists have proven, there are a whole lot of evolutionary biologists who have come up with the theory of evolution, studied genetics, and they believe that this concept called natural selection is the means by which human beings were multiplied upon the earth. So there hasn't been any creation, there haven't been any creator, anywhere. There is no immanent, there is no transcendent being anywhere. The earth is just ruled by laws. I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that some of these great scientists we admire so much have to say about the concept of religion. I'm going to talk to you about what they have to say about God, what they have to say about religion, so that we will see whether the religious perspective, or I'll say the fundamentalist perspective about God and the scientist perspective about God, do they tally? Is it that there is a God and they are denying, or there is no God and religious folks are deluded? I am going to take you through a whole lot of things that, look, it's going to be a whole lot. I cannot share all these things in this video now. All that you need to do is to subscribe, okay? Just subscribe. If you have a friend, okay, you have a colleague, you have a friend, you have a brother, you have a sister that you think is in the university. I am talking about this because that seems to be my focus, okay? People who are now trying to jump into life to see how it looks like. I want to show them, look, everything about your life is about perspective. That is all. Everything I've spoken about so much since the beginning of this video is just one: perspective. Your outlook on life, it makes every difference. Do you know that your following on Facebook is as a result of the perspective you have, the people you're following? Do you know that the things that interest you in life is as a result of the perspective you have? Did you know? Did you know that your association is as a result of the perspective you have? Did you know that the decisions you are taking, including the foolish decision you took yesterday and the right decisions that you'll be taking subsequently, are as a result of your perspective? Please subscribe. I am going to give you priceless, valuable content that will make great difference, because I'm going to take you through really mysterious things. They are so mysterious and they are so practical,
and they are so evidential. Okay, I'm going to take you through that. No matter your belief, no matter your class, no matter your job, no matter your association, no matter your country, no matter your nation, whatever you are, please subscribe. And I am giving you this warranty. 3 videos. If you are not satisfied after listening to my first 3 short videos, please feel free to unsubscribe, because I'm going to take you through a whole lot of things. Life in general, the totality of life. There is nothing that you are in now or you are planning of entering into that I will not talk about. You will think it is a prophecy, but it is not. It is not. I am going to tell you about everything. I wouldn't share anything that is not beneficial to you. I assure, no matter where you are coming from, no matter your belief system, no matter your upbringing, it doesn't matter. I am going to take you through all that, and I assure you that by the end, you are going to be a blessing. Please don't forget to tap on the subscription button there, and also click the notification button so that the moment I upload a new video, you wouldn't miss out on them. Once again, I am very happy and thank you for your audience. It is never going to be in vain. My name, one more time, is Moses Charisma Kukuruko, and I live in Ghana. See you next time in my next video.